What if the secret to peace isn't in getting what we want, but in letting go of what we don't need? Over the past few days, I've seen detachment and karma come alive in my life, not as abstract concepts, but as lessons woven into the small, everyday moments. Today, I want to share these moments with you, not just to reflect, but to explore how we can all find meaning, joy, and fulfillment in the lives that we're already living. My name is Jomar Concepcion. Welcome to Life on Purpose. Mornings are where it all begins. My days start in stillness, with gratitude, journaling, and a short meditation. This time of my mornings gives me a time to align my mind right for the day, to align my heart as well, and to be extremely mindful of the direction that I'm going to take my day, each and every day. It's my daily reminder that each day is a clean slate. It's a new opportunity to act with intention. One morning as I tidied up, I thought about a passage from the Bhagavad Gita I journaled earlier that day. Detach from the fruits of your actions. And then this idea hit me. As I was cleaning, I realized that life is like the act of cleaning. We don't clean the house expecting applause or a standing ovation. We clean because it creates space, clarity, and peace. Detachment works the same way. It's about letting go of the mental clutter of expectations so we can fully immerse ourselves in the moment. Detachment isn't about not caring. It's about caring enough to act, but being wise enough to release the outcome. Hence why I finally started this channel. As recently as 2023, I would often get extremely frustrated when things didn't go my way. I wanted to control everything as much as possible because control made me feel like I was in charge. Little did I know that it was the furthest thing from the truth. I was so attached to outcomes and results that I hardly enjoyed the process of getting to the outcomes and the results. It became a vicious cycle. When I finally accomplished what I set out to do, the feeling of fulfillment would quickly fade away, forcing me to chase a thrill of producing outcomes rather than doing things simply just because I love them. Detachment showed me a better way though, to find a joy in the journey, not just the destination. Think about this. When we tie our happiness to specific results, we chain ourselves to things we can't control. But when we act with love and purpose, the act itself becomes its own reward. The irony is, that's when we often achieve our best outcomes, because we're no longer weighed down by fear or doubt. Here's a small example. I've been working to systemize my business this year, tackling inefficiencies that drain my energy. It's been tough, but it's taught me something. The goal isn't perfection, the goal is progress. And detachment allows me to embrace that process without obsessing over when or how the results will show up. Later that day, it was time to leave for Alabama for Thanksgiving. My family lives in Alabama. My sister, her boyfriend, and my cousin were riding with me, and my family was already waiting for me. I reflected on karma as we listened to The Mountain Is You by Michelle Wiest. The book talks about how we create our own obstacles. The mountains we climb are often built from within. And karma echoes this truth. Every action and intention creates ripples that shape our lives. But here's the catch. Karma isn't just about what we get back. It's about who we become. Every choice, big or small, it either aligns us with our values or pulls us further from them. When we act with integrity, kindness, and purpose, we become the kind of person who naturally attracts positivity. And it's not because of magic, but because we've aligned our actions with the energy that we wish to receive. Now, karma is a two-way conversation between who we are and who we want to be. Take this hilarious moment, for example, when my cousin Lewis blasted Kendrick Lamar's new song to wake everyone up in the house. Why did he do that? Well, because my sisters promised him that they were going to wake up early that morning and make breakfast, and they didn't do that. So in a way, that was Lewis's way of serving them karma for breakfast. Now here's the catch. Will Lewis get his karma before he heads back to Hawaii? Watch next week and you'll know. It was such a funny and silly way to see how karma is woven into everything. A different example this week is my barber Santi. He came in on his only day off to cut my hair and my cousin Lewis's hair as well. That's karma in action. He didn't do it because he had to. He did it because he genuinely cares about the people that he services. That energy is why people like me keep coming back. His actions created a ripple effect of gratitude, appreciation, and connection as well. Karma reminds us that every small action counts. It's not about grand gestures. It's about the little things done with love. It also reminds us that our actions, big or small, shape the web of our lives. Even in the playful moments, it's a reminder to live with intention and integrity as well. Told you guys I start every single day with gratitude, and it creates a train of gratitude that goes throughout the entire day. Little things. If I bump my knee, it might have hurt, but I'm grateful that I didn't break it or tear it or whatever it may be. If something doesn't go my way, I'm grateful that, hey, it wasn't the worst case scenario that it could have been. I ask myself, what could this teach me right now? Gratitude is a superpower. It transforms the way that we see the world. When we're grateful for the small things, the perfectly brewed coffee, a kind gesture, or even a barber who shows up on his day off, we start to notice just how much abundance already surrounds us. It's not always easy, but the more we practice gratitude, the more we realize how much there is to appreciate. Gratitude shifts our focus from scarcity to abundance, from what we lack to what we have. This week, I want you to try this. Name 5 things that you're grateful for the moment you wake up, and it could be anything. It could be your bed, it could be the sun rising, it could be your family, it could be what you're doing today, it could be anything. Just name 5 things that you're grateful for the moment you wake up. Instead of waking up and letting your brain take off in its own direction on its own, or doom scrolling on social media and letting social media dictate where your mind is going, try taking charge by just naming 5 things that you're grateful for the moment you wake up. And then on the flip side, when you go to bed, instead of letting your mind wander around on its own or start thinking about your problems or all these things that you have to do tomorrow, try this. If you were living your perfect life right now, what would tomorrow look like? And I want you to envision that, and I want you to feel that, and I want you to go to bed thinking about that. Gratitude and intention are powerful tools. They don't just change your perspective, they literally change your life. As I told you guys, we came up to Alabama this week for Thanksgiving, and it's been a week. When we finally got to my parents' house, I felt this overwhelming sense of gratitude. It's moments like this, the sharing food, laughter, love with your family that really reminds you of what really matters. Thanksgiving evening was unforgettable. We laughed, we ate so much good food, we shared stories, we captured it all in photos and videos, we danced, we did so much. It was such a great day and night. If I could sum up the feelings of that night in just a few words, they'd be grateful, fulfilled, bliss, joy, happiness, wholeness, warmth, and most importantly, at home. These are the moments that life is truly about. The connections that make us feel alive and whole.
1, 2, 3.
As the night drew to a close, I felt deeply at peace. I felt whole. I hugged my family. I went to bed. But then it all changed. Friday morning, I woke up to a phone call at 6 a.m. from my dad. One of our newest family members left here, lost control of his vehicle while driving down a back road, and lost his life. He was just 21 years old, with his whole life ahead of him. Our dad would call us and talk to us about him. He was our newest brother. He had adopted him, basically. This kid was here from Cuba, had no family or anything, just so happened to run across my dad, and my dad loved him, brought him around our family. My mom loved him. My youngest brother loved him. Felt as though the world came to a pause that morning. After days of bliss and gratitude and happiness, we were suddenly faced with unimaginable grief. It was a stark reminder of life's unpredictability, how joy and sorrow often walk hand in hand, how one moment can change everything. Death is a part of life, a truth I've learned through years of spiritual reflection. It's a certainty for all of us, and the longer we live, the more we must face its reality in the lives of those who we love. These thoughts, though sobering, have helped me navigate today with balance and calm. Knowing that death is a part of the natural cycle doesn't take away the pain, but it brings clarity. We must prepare ourselves to face it, not by hardening our hearts, but by cultivating acceptance and understanding. This wisdom helped me manage my emotions and remain strong, not only for myself, but those who were really hurting that day. Today I want to take a moment to thank him, and I won't name him out of respect to his family, but he brought so much happiness to my dad, my mom, and my youngest brother. The love and impact that he left in their lives will live on forever, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. It's moments like this that we see how every life, no matter how short, leaves a mark on those it touches. His memory will remain a part of us, forever woven into the fabric of our family. This week has been a study in life's duality. Just hours before, we were celebrating Thanksgiving with gratitude and love, surrounded by family. And then in an instant, we were mourning the loss of someone dear to the family. Life's fragility is both heartbreaking and humbling. It reminds us to embrace each moment, to laugh louder, to hold our loved ones tighter, to say the things that we often leave unsaid. We never know what tomorrow will bring. Today I'm here, but I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Death has a way of forcing us to let go of expectations, of control, of the illusion that we have all the time in this world. But in that letting go, there's also a gift, the chance to live more fully, to be present for the people that we love, and to align our lives with what truly matters. This is the wisdom I've carried with me today. As I processed the loss, I found clarity in the teachings I've embraced over the years. Detachment, karma, and gratitude have helped me stay steady in the storm, allowing me to be a source of support for those that really needed it today. This week has been a reminder of life's preciousness, its joys, its sorrows, and everything in between. Detachment frees us from clinging to what we cannot control. Karma guides us to live with intention, and gratitude transforms even the darkest moments into opportunities for growth. As we move forward, let's hold on to these truths. Life is fragile, and each moment is a gift. Let's cherish the laughter, the love, and even the lessons that come with it. So before I let you guys go, I have one question for you. What's one thing that you can let go of today? What's one thing that you're grateful for today? Share it in the comments. Let's inspire each other to live life with purpose, to live life fully, and to live it with joy. Thank you for watching Life on Purpose.